We've been given many names. Ghostrunners, human-like killing machines. Guardians, monsters, an extinct breed. That last one, while true for most, for us, naive. That kind of strength, that will to overcome every obstacle, that undying thirst to defy those who enslave us, that resentment, ironic disobedience. It kept us alive, hidden, rejected, forsaken. And now, with all the masters gone, the time has come to free ourselves at last. To remind everyone of what we once were. Dharma will finally pay the price it deserves. And there will be no one left to protect it. It's time to wake up.
The attack started about 20 minutes ago. The reactor team managed to contact us before they went down, but there's no way our reinforcements can beat the hammers to the central chamber. Except for you. Report once you're in position.
I'm in position.
Hi, Jackie. Let's get rolling. The hammers have a hell of a head start. No time to do it the usual way. I'll be your handler on this one.
That's not necessary.
Sure it is, Jackie. I've always wanted to work more closely with you. Don't take it away from me. Ah, it's getting tricky. But you should be fine if you use your, air dash booster thingy.
I know.
Привет. Вчера были проблемы с Ютубом, там что-то прям очень жестко все работало, нехорошо. Поэтому да, я решил, что надо попробовать запустить и по новой поиграть. Ну, ибо это вообще что-то жесть какая-то была. Какая-то жесть. Я потом посмотрел в Ютубе, были проблемы очень жесткие, ни у кого там не работало, ни... Не-не-не. Там, если бы ты бы не один написал бы, то это одно дело. А потом мне пришли еще, сказали, что, типа, у меня что-то ничего не грузится, нифига. Я такой думаю, понятно. Я запустил с телефона стрим, посмотрел, думаю, ё-моё, такая же фигня. То есть чисто черный экран и все, ничего не грузится. Ни стримы, ни видосы некоторые. И там прям в этом, на сайте, очень много этих было жалоб на эту тему. Что, типа... Ну, что так и так, все не работает. Я такой, ну типа окей, и я это... Я, короче, решил просто, во-первых, удалить тот стрим, потому что смысл мне от него. Вот, ну и все, как-то так, короче, получилось.
ever want my carrots. Good thing you whack harder than a stick. So much chrome on these guys. Wonder if you've cut any of them before.
I wouldn't know.
Угу. Ну, приятной и удачной варки. Наверное, приятного аппетита. Я решил пройти двойку. Ну, почему бы и нет. Если первая часть понравилась, то вторая часть по-любому понравится. Тем более тут много всего добавили, много всего такого интересного. Вот дополнительные всякие эти плюшечки. Вполне себе, вполне. Я лично пока все, что вот вижу, меня все устраивает. От слова совсем. Даже битвы с боссами, которые вот были. Там был босс в игре. Даже это я, короче, посмотрел. Типа, ну ничего. По крайней мере, лучше, чем в этом было и в первой части. Ауч, блин. DLC душная. Нет, там не DLC был душный. Да блин. Да иди, твою мать, в смысле? Да, а как я в прошлый раз так сделал хорошо? Что все получилось? Интересно, как же я получилось так, что я до этого момента прошел вообще ни разу не умер, а сейчас что-то это непонятно. Ах ты ж, блин. Ну да, то есть я что-то прям как-то это... Хм. Держал. Так, как-то сюда. Ага. Блин, ну что ты... Так, подожди. Стоп. А, стой, куда ты? Нет, нет. Отлично, хорошо. Блок, который тебе зажимается. И чё? А чё с ним не так? Блок, который зажимается. Так а разве он не был раньше? Мне кажется, он был, по-моему. Или, может быть, просто что-то уже не помню. Я проходил довольно давно. То есть, когда только игра вышла. Вот. И это... И, получается, DLC потом я тоже начал проходить, но не сразу. Блин, я не помню, я сразу начал проходить или нет. Сейчас я не вспомню. Я его точно приобрел, знаю. Это однозначно, потому что оно у меня куплено. В любом случае, все, что там было, я прошел не без удовольствия. Единственное, что помню, вот боссы некоторые меня прям подбесили. Блин, куда ты? Подожди, а в чем суть недовольства, что сейчас блок зажимается? Сейчас они сделали так, что это типа это... Они сейчас сделали так, что это и необходимость стала. Блин, стоп. Ну куда ты? Ага. ты ж ё-моё, там, оказывается, чел был. Так, хорошо. Испытание. Вчера я, молясь, на нем потупливал, на этом испытании. Сейчас, я думаю, пройду побыстрее. Ну, а ничего, как бы, что тут, типа, ну, блок зажимается, но он, как бы, не бесконечный, если что. У блока есть выносливость. Выносливость у блока означает то, что ты можешь расходовать только определенное количество. То есть враги стали пожестче. Вот так вот скажу. Вот, поэтому я не совсем с тобой согласен в этом плане. Блин, немножко не успел. Я пытался объяснить про блок, все равно слышал казуальное разочарование. А, ну и это понятно. Просто говорю. Я вот не помню, в первой части была ли такая же фигня, что типа от блока, вот этих вот снарядов, ты расходуешь выносливость. Если там такого не было, то, ну, по сути, значит, тут нифига не оказуалили, а просто кое-что переделали. Потому что если так, то так. Я не знаю, правда, сейчас не могу ничего сказать. Вот как по мне, то это возмущение ради возмущения. Но он там кто? Он спидранер? Что, он любит спидранить? Или он про... В смысле, блин, твою мать, ну серьезно сейчас было? Ой, косяк. Это его, на самом деле, мнение. Если ему это так неприятно, значит неприятно. Все, как бы, окей. На вкус и цвет фломастеры разные. Знаешь, все справедливо, мне кажется. Поэтому пусть его мнение такое. Оно не обязательно там неверное, просто оно вот такое, и все. Уж, по крайней мере, в этой теме я уж точно не буду с кем-то там спорить и говорить, что он там, чувак, там ты ничего не понимаешь или что-то в таком роде. Оно мне нафиг не надо это еще делать. Я просто буду спокойно получать от игры удовольствие, буду кайфовать с нее, и все. Мне больше ничего особо и не надо. Вот, как бы больше ничего не надо мне. Первую часть ставил модификацию, которая позволяла парировать снаряды. А, так тут знаешь, в чем суть? Так, а мы же играем-то уже за персонажа, который более-менее прокачан. Ну, он как бы... Он имеет эти... Он имеет навыки. То есть, они сделали так, что ты теперь не потерял свои эти способности. А то... Чё, давай мы... А давай, короче, он будет это... Говорить, что, типа, после битвы с этими... как что там ее звали-то? Блин, ой. Фига, как все там было. Так вот, а давайте мы скажем так, что, типа... мы после битвы с... Как же ее звали-то? Я забыл. Ну, короче, с главной там злодейкой, и после нее там мы дрались с архитектором. Давайте мы скажем, что теперь... персонаж наш после своей смерти, так сказать, потерял свои способности снова. Давайте так сделаем. Обоснуем, попытаемся таким образом. Ну, замечательно. Каждый раз, каждую игру начать от одного и того же. Мара, да. То есть, получается, что это будет так. Что мне тоже, кстати, нифига не нравится, если честно. Нельзя так делать. Каждый раз объяснять, что в игре персонаж стал бесполезным именно из-за того, что он... Ну, вот, типа, он же погиб во время этого последней битвы, там, он отключился. Типа, кибербезно отключили, значит, отключился и он, потому что он к кибербезе непосредственно относится. Таким образом. По-моему, это неправильно. Вот так вот. Это мое мнение. Поэтому с которым я согласиться, точнее, с его мнением я согласиться не могу, потому что у меня есть обоснование моей политики. Но пусть. Пусть он думает так, как хочет. Опять лаги, 20 килобайт в секунду скорость. Так, я сейчас попробую просто запустить с этого. С телефона посмотреть, есть ли у меня лаги. Так, ну у меня сейчас, я не знаю, конечно. У меня сейчас прямой эфир, показывает все нормально, без прогрузок. Значит, это, скорее всего... Вот теперь это уже, скорее всего, проблема твоего интернета. Мое предположение такое. В смысле я мечи не собрал? Ах, да это серьезно сейчас? А где теперь меч-то потерял? Прикол.
Let us begin. May blades reach what hands fail to grasp. May mind pierce the darkness where eyes failed.
So unnecessary.
Let him. He made it happen. May will overcome where flesh and steel stumbled.
Okay, I know this doesn't look good, but I've got over 50 guys on the way. Just hang in there. Don't let them leave.
What do you want me to do?
I don't know.
Лагало дико, а сейчас норм. Ну, не знаю, может быть, я свой интернет что-то какие-то косяки испытывает. Сейчас это точно не может быть с моей стороны, потому что, говорю, я перепроверил. И YouTube вроде не лагает. По крайней мере, я специально перед запуском стрима я проверил, насколько много проблем с YouTube через Down детектор.
What is going on? We came back for you.
Ага, здравствуйте.
Dharma is weak now. What? How much time has passed? It's not safe here, Master. Let's go.
Hey, you! Lay down your weapons, now!
A number? Let me put it down, Master. Will Bushido allow it?
It will now.
We'll meet by the gate.
Пока не знаю. Я его не купил. И в ближайшее время не собираюсь. Ждем потерпим. Ну подожди, потерпи. Да блин, твою мать, серьезно. Ай. Да куда ж ты двинулся-то? Ну серьезно. А чтобы забить есть. Хорошо.
It's over.
Forgive not this one's weakness or sacrifice, carry forth the vengeance of the Ashura. May we be free.
Но он бы... Да, бой интересный с ним был. Ну... Долго я с ним, конечно. И то, мне можно сказать, что вторая фаза его... Я же не дошел до второй фазы. Его вторая фаза мне далась очень тяжело, и можно сказать, что я даже прошел его с этим, с небольшой долей везения. Просто очень повезло в чем-то.
Now you show up.
We're here, ain't we? Connor wants to see you.
Sure he does.
Так, тут прошли. Так, перейдем в меню. Я зайду в первый уровень. Мне надо найти второй меч, который я что-то не нашел. По какой-то причине я профукал меч. Это очень странно. Так, пропускаем, потому что я уже этот уровень прошел. Идем просто собирать меч. Как так получилось, что я меч просрал вообще? Что-то я не врубился, если честно. Сейчас перепройдем уровень. Ну, не сам уровень даже, а так чисто.
That's not necessary.
Sure is, Jackie. I've always wanted to work more closely with you. Don't take it away from me. Ah, it's getting tricky. But you should be fine if you use your,
Я его очень долго, кстати, бил. Я не помню, несколько часов у меня ушло на него. Сейчас точно не скажу сколько, но несколько часов однозначно. И это было очень дофига.
What do they want with the reactor?
That's the million-dollar question, Jackie. Best case scenario, make some threats, shake us down. Worst case scenario, blow this whole joint sky high. Problem is, ever since this Aramon character took over, the hammers have changed. They used to be your regular base-based bozos. Predictable and easy to manage. I stepped up.
А, это в смысле? Да что так-то?
I stepped out of line, just bait him with a carrot, then whack him with a stick, and the wheels keep turning.
Давай. Давай, приятного аппетита и все дела.
But now, they work differently. Now they have an agenda. And bozos with agendas are the worst. They no longer want my
Спасибо за
carrots, because they
пожелание.
whack harder than a stick. So much chrome on these guys. Wonder if you've cut any of them before.
I wouldn't
Так, а
know.
где же я пропустил меч-то? Интересно, где я меч пропустить смог?
Who is he again?
Aramon? A major hard ass. Judging by the fact he single-handedly butchered all the Hammer's top fighters to take control, allegedly.
Not a lot of info.
Look, the guy can fight and think. That's all I need to know to understand he's a threat. But don't you worry. With our powers combined, we counter him on every level. Besides, he might not show up in person.
I've got a feeling he will.
You just had to jinx him, didn't you? Bloodthirsty fuckers. Time for your ninja rope to shine.
What?
You know, the grappling hook, gun, implant.
It's called Gap Jammer.
That's the one, yeah. Look, I know this ain't your first rodeo. I just want to help. Keep things smooth.
Why
Я
is
все
the
пытаюсь на
reactor
карту
above the
посмотреть,
city?
найти место, где же там этот будет. Предмет, который я не нашел.
Plasma can't flow uphill. Or maybe the architect wanted to keep it as close to himself as possible. Far away from
Куда
this
ты?
dirty,
Иди,
dirty
иди.
working
Отлично.
class.
They seem determined.
Well, they better
Так,
be.
где тут здесь, наверное,
Once you pull a
будет.
stunt like this,
Да ну и куда ж ты,
well,
блин?
they better be. Once you pull a stunt like this, it's all or nothing. All the factions will be at their throat if they fail to secure the reactor as a bargaining chip. And they will fail.
Can't we secure the reactor remotely?
Why didn't I think of that? Oh wait, I did. Zoe's busting her butt right now trying to do exactly that. But your late papa, the architect, made these things network unfriendly. Besides, even if we do prevent them from detonating it, they can still just break it. And we have enough of a power shortage as is.
Why wasn't the reactor protected?
It was. We have 5 guys guarding the approach. It had.
Why wasn't the reactor adequately protected?
Because of politics. There's nobody who can come close to it without all the other factions getting all twitchy. This mess is exactly what we need the Interface Council to work out. If all the gangs and factions don't learn to play nice soon, Dharma will just fall apart right in front of our eyes. You're getting close. Expect heavy resistance.
Да блин. Ну твою-то мать, ну что ж ты делаешь-то? А, вон он, кстати, лежит. Так, где тут здесь он был? С левой стороны. Так, ищем вход. Так, он где-то там. А, он где-то здесь был точно. Вот. Вот теперь хорошо. Загрузить центр. В смысле центр? А, во, все нормально.
Jack, good job out there. Glad you're in one piece.
Yeah, thanks. Connor wants to see me?
Uh-huh. But please talk to Zoe first. She was worried sick about you.
I will.
And yeah, this guy you brought in, he says he's got some information. Might be worth checking out. Oh, and drop by later. You've missed your appointment.
Sure. See you in a bit.
Later.
Thanks for the help.
You're welcome. Wish we could get them all, but...
They weren't even all there.
Right. Well, 1 down, 3 to go.
What do you know about these Ashura?
They're Ghostrunners. That's reason enough to be extremely cautious. You single-handedly took down the Keymaster who's been in power for 20 years. Imagine what they can do if they work together.
Why were you even there?
I'd been tracking Ahriman for weeks. He showed up out of nowhere, took control of the hammers, and then use their resources to conduct a large-scale search for something.
Mitra's body.
Most likely. Anyway, I knew he was going to make a move on the reactor, but I didn't know why. So I came to try and stop him if he pulled anything really dangerous.
By yourself?
I don't have many friends nowadays. Besides, I had a feeling you might show up.
Can you help me against them?
I believe I can. In the field, if need be, and definitely when it comes to intel. As soon as your friends decide to let me go, I'll get back to gathering data on these GRs. We'll update you directly. I got a feeling this is only the beginning of Dharma's trouble.
Right.
Did you hear the news?
Look who finally decided to show up. A little busy here. Go bother someone else in the meantime, and we'll talk in a few minutes.
I'm back.
Sorry I couldn't be on the comms. Connor had me hacking the reactor's subsystems. Plan B, you know?
Plan A was a Hail Mary.
God, this is a mess. We don't know where these Ashura came from, where they are, or what they want.
We know we need to stop them.
Yeah, I suppose that's enough for now.
How are you holding up?
That's what I should be asking you. I mean, it's kind of a miracle you're alive.
Bakunin had my back.
I'm not talking about today. I'm talking about last year. About you deleting your own system and technically dying.
That was unpleasant.
And then waking up like nothing happened.
Wish it was that simple.
I mean, sure, relearning how to walk and talk was no easy feat, but all in all, you surviving the Cybervoid shutdown was like a regular human walking away from an explosion. Still have no idea how you did it.
Guess I'm just tough. What do you think about the Ashura?
They scare me. The way they look, the way they act. While repairing you, we spent a lot of time trying to gather all possible info on GRs. It doesn't make sense that they are Ghostrunners. Nothing fits. And yet, there's no doubt about it.
Could they have been in hiding all this time?
Yeah, in theory. But why? And how? The tower's not that big. Oh, and before you go, we've managed to get a hold of one of the original GR augmentation units.
Haven't seen them in a while.
Yeah, pretty vintage stuff at this point. Come on, give it a shot.
I will. Thanks. I missed our appointment today.
Yeah, don't worry, Jack. I was just gonna tell you you've finished all the tests.
And?
And you're fit as a fiddle. A heavily augmented transhuman fiddle, but still, the meaty parts of you are in great shape.
Good to know. Do you remember these GRs from before the coup?
Not a chance, Jack. You gotta understand, there was not a lot of overlap between the architect's official business and us, lowly base dwellers. Sure, I've lived through the Ghostrunner's introduction and downfall, but the closest I ever came to meeting one was when they were arresting someone in my district. Before I had my hand in putting you back together, that is. It wasn't until my 60s that I started doing the exciting stuff. Better late than never, I guess.
Was Connor always like this?
Ever since I've known him, but I don't think always. Man's got demons, more than most.
What demons?
All I know is what he's blurted out while blackout drunk. There's a lot of blood in his past, and a lot of backstabbing.
Done to him or by him?
Both, presumably. Look, I get why you don't like him. I do.
But?
No buts. I just get it. Hey, one last thing. I have something for you.
A gift?
Sure, why not? It's a shuriken throwing system that I extracted out of our dead fella right here. Thought it might come in handy.
Nice. Thank you.
No need for that. Just use it carefully. Preferably not in this room.
I'll try. I have questions.
Who doesn't, eh?
What did you want to talk about?
We have a church problem, and you've been randomly chosen to become the solution.
Don't we have a bigger problem right now?
What? Those schmucks from the reactor? Well, you already took down one of them, which concluded in them leaving and us securing the place once again. So I don't see that as a bigger problem. Anyway, let me know when you're ready.
You going to release Bakunin?
Sure, we have a deal. He could fuck right off for all I care.
Why even arrest him?
Did he skip the Keymaster Guard commander part when he introduced himself to you? Your new BFF is a war criminal and a public enemy. But since the public has other crap to deal with right now, I won't insist on wasting a bullet on that chump.
Tell me about this church.
Church of the Architect. Yeah, they've been around for years, but lately they went through a drastic makeover. It's no longer 5 guys in robes jerking off to a poster of the Architect. They're now organized, well-armed and coordinated.
Like the Hammers?
Yeah. Either their management also got an outside hire, or
the Architect really is back.
Now you've jinxed it.
I'm ready for the church mission.
About time. Leave the HQ and head towards the lower floors. Zoe will send you the details.
Is that all?
For now. Dismissed.
I've dug up some blueprints. This place must be huge.
They need a fuckload of space to fit the architect's ego.
And I was wondering why you need 3 rooms living alone.
Got a storage unit too.
This used to be the Rotman's turf.
Yeah, they got pushed out by the old guard last month. And then backstabbed by the Fontaneros while pushing back.
It's so hard to keep track with all the takeovers.
That's why we need the tower to unite.
Under whose leadership?
Under an independent council of representatives.
Run by you.
If you want to be the mayor, be my guest, Jackie. Just bear in mind that in politics, you're not normally allowed to kill your opponents.
You need to get down there. Look for something that will drain the water. direction. The cathedral should be nearby.
Judging by the number of freaks.
Judging by the fact that the blueprints show a huge area down below. But sure, freak for it too.
and not the bottom, man. Oh no. The true Dharma starts underneath. This whole place, it's just a hallway. You go deeper. You enter the labyrinth. You survive the dark, the hunger, the guards. You get to see them. And I've seen them, man. The real builders of the tower. They told me everything. Do you want to see them? Do you want to know?
Here we are.
Pretty.
I still can't believe you had the architect guiding you back then. Why didn't you tell me?
Had a lot on my mind.
Guess waking up from a 20-year coma has gotta be confusing.
Pretty much, yeah.
These guys give me the creeps.
What is this tech?
Looks like a homemade version of GR hardware.
You're killing your own cosplayers, Jackie. That's cold.
Do you think he's back?
Yes.
No.
Even as a human, the guy was slippery, like an oiled-up eel. An AI version of him must be on a whole other level.
I killed him.
Well, apparently you didn't kill him hard enough.
to us, and you might earn the right to call yourselves warriors one day. You come with me. I've got something I need found. Someone.
Never met him.
Sure you did. You just don't remember. Adam personally oversaw each and every GR's activation. Probably jerked off to his own genius while he was at it. Probably. I'd say the odds of him being back just went from probably not to we're fucked.
I'm going in. Waste of time. Won't budge.
So what do we do?
I figure there's no point trying to breach that terminal. It's operating on a completely different level. Should I go back?
What do you think? Unless you're planning to smash your head through the gate, we can't really do anything to open it. Report to HQ. We need to discuss this.
What's your take on the church now?
They got Cyber Void back up. This is huge. I mean, we don't know when they did that, but it might explain how you were able to come back after disabling the original network. You might have interfaced with their grid by default.
Wouldn't they just cut me off?
It might be impossible. Ghostrunners were designed with Cyber Void integration in mind. Or they might have chosen not to cut you off.
They've got plans for me?
If Architect is back, he's bound to have a plan for you. I'm worried, Jack.
I'll be fine. If he's back, I'll just delete him again. How's the Interface Council project?
Give me a break. The idea is to create an actual government to unite the tower, but for now it's mostly just us climbers flexing way beyond our actual capabilities. Until at least one of the big players decides to join us, it's gonna remain a gimmick. Connor's pet project. But hey, the Interface Council has the only Ghostrunner and Dharma on its side. That ought to count for something.
Not the only one anymore.
Well then, I'm out of ideas on how to sell it.
You think he's got a face under there? Dude, that is his face. What? No way. Totally. The whole thingies, the glowing thingies are the eyes. So he's got 3 eyes? Yeah, makes for better depth perception. This actually makes sense.
How's the search for the Ashura?
Slow and steady. My guy found a guy who knows a guy who once saw a Ghostrunner in a back alley behind a bar. He was shit-faced, though, and he claims it could have been you. Do you frequent back alleys behind Base Instinct?
What do you think?
Hey, I'm not judging. I mean, I do frequent. Pretty frequently, too.
Just let me know when you have something.
Sure thing, Chief.
How are the climbers?
Just peachy. I mean, we've got a major power shortage, an open war with the Hammers, a humongous water debt to the Icemen, and somebody shit all over the men's room. Again. But let me worry about these things. You just stick to what you're good at, huh? You do the stabbing, I'll do the thinking.
Any updates?
Yeah, but not about the Ashura, your failed church infiltration.
What about it?
I think I know someone who will be able to help you break through.
I thought you were focused on the Ghostrunners.
I was. It just so happens that the same person is our best bet of digging up intel on them.
Who is it?
An old colleague.
Do you know where to find this colleague?
Got a general idea? I'm gonna need you to scout out a particularly nasty part of Dharma City. Talk to me when you're ready to make the trip.
Who are you exactly?
A soldier. A failed mutineer. A former key. I've got a feeling the last one outweighs the others around here.
I don't care about your past.
Glad to hear it, but I'm afraid you're in the minority on this.
I'm ready to make the trip.
Great. I'll send you the intel once you're on your way.
Sounds good. Talk to you soon.
Stay sharp. This is the bad part of Dharma City. Sending you on what might be a wild goose chase, but if she's in there, she will be able to help us.
Will she want to?
If she's bored enough.
I'm so... It's locked off.
So it is. There should be 3 terminals somewhere nearby. Find them and you'll be able to unlock the safe house.
Got it. Quite pretty for the bad part of Dharma.
One doesn't exclude the other. I mean, why would the gang sit in the ugly parts?
To match those souls.
Poetic.
How well do you know Kira?
Quite well. She's one of a kind.
Sounds bad.
No, she's all right. Just a little detached.
Cyberboy terminal.
Told you she's an expert. She must have souped up the hideout's defenses.
I hope it's not as bad as the cathedral one.
you?
Kira,
Don't think I can't see you.
I'm with the climbers. We need...
Not gonna talk? Have it your way.
You can't hear me.
You think you can break through these? Be my guest. Just don't blame me if your brain gets fried. Luck can only get you so far.
Good news, she's inside. Bad news, she can't hear me when I talk to her.
That's weird. I'd guess that is either your hacking got rusty, or maybe someone tried breaking in before and broke something. Hard to tell. Either way, you're just gonna have to open it yourself.
How many of these safe houses are there?
A couple. They're scattered throughout the city, but that's the only one big enough for...
This is Connor Muller of the Climbers, to Ivo Popov, chief of the Rat People. I'm gonna be quick. You are weak. There are 54 of you left as of last Friday. Your equipment is shit, and you're low on supplies. We can, and will, destroy you if we must. We don't want to do it, though. Join us in the Interface Council and help me restore peace to the tower. Or fight us and die, unless the Icemen save us the trouble and finish you off before that. Anyway, the offer expires tomorrow at noon, so you've got almost 24 hours to decide. Let me know what you think.
But that's the only one big enough for Kira's equipment.
Did you ever use them?
I lived in one for a year, hiding from you.
Dharma is still so empty.
Dharma is still not safe. I know it's hard for you to believe, but the keys didn't only oppress the people. They also protected them.
From who?
Each other, mostly.
You asking if I'm a machine?
I know you're not.
It's both.
Got another one.
With me? Well, whoever you are, have fun face checking my firewalls.
join Mara.
By the time I did, the tower had already been dying for years. I thought we could stop that. Turns out I was wrong. Mara, she was the lesser evil, you know? At
gangster nor the architect who doomed the tower. This whole project had failure built in from the start.
How so?
Limited space, limited resources, small population, no real plans or means to reclaim the outside. This building was never an ark. It's a fancy too.
Good job, I guess. Let's wrap this shit up. The faster you're dealt with, the sooner I can get back to being fine here on my own.
That was quick.
When did you leave the Keymaster?
The day she died. Had you awakened hours earlier, you would have needed to go through me.
I didn't.
Yeah. Instead, one of the last hells got me.
Are there any left?
I hope not.
The Ghostrunner. Knew it. You here to arrest me?
No.
You here to kill me? Sorry, ain't happening. Damn.
I'm here to ask for your help.
Why didn't you just say so? I'm all about helping people.
Bakunin says you know about the Cyber Void.
Adrian's alive? What a crazy day.
Pack up. I need you to come with me.
You heard the man, Kevin. We're going on an adventure.
Alright, little buddy. Now, Kira said you have a record button somewhere, so... Oh, it's already on. I'll be back to check in on you then. Shh. I was never here. You hear me? Keep spying, little buddy.
Hey, Zoe. I've sent you your new administrator password.
What? Why would I need a new password?
I've taken the liberty of tweaking your security protocols.
You've hacked our network?
I wouldn't call it that, Zoe. The word hacking usually implies the presence of security.
Just who the heck do you think you are?
I'm someone who'd like to politely point out that Climb 123 is not a secure password, and that NLT 3.0 was obsolete by the time you were born.
Is that why back in the day you set the key's comms to run on 2.5? To make it easy for me to hack? Oh, sorry. Not fair to call that hacking, right?
Ouch. Touché.
Muller, I need to talk to you.
I need a pina colada served to me by Reddit in high heels, yet here we both are. Sad and unfulfilled.
I'm an experienced military operative. Your organization could benefit from my skills. If only you managed to look past the fact that I once served your enemy.
Oh, you got it all wrong, soldier boy. I don't give a fuck about the fact that you're a key.
Then why do you treat me like shit?
Because I know about your mutiny. You had the sense to see what was going on. You had the means to end the madness in a heartbeat, but you didn't have the balls to do what needed to be done.
You hate me because I chose standing up to Mara openly over murdering her.
I hate you because you chose to make a statement, an empty fucking gesture over actually solving the problem. I hope the next time you choose to play the martyr, you'll at least manage to die properly. Hey nerd, what you up to?
Oh, hey, Fire Breath. Didn't see you there.
So, you done stealing our data? Or are you staying for dinner?
I could steal your data from all the way up in the city if I wanted to. Though I don't see why I would need a list of my ex-coworkers, some outdated blueprints, and a meager collection of bad porn.
Hey, watch it. Those are classics.
I'd rather not watch it, if that's fine with you.
Keep spying, little buddy.
Your friend wasn't easy to find.
I know. I do believe she's worth it, though. She knows more about the GR's implants than even Mara ever did.
How come?
Well, the Keymaster was a biologist by trade. She dabbled in electronics, but always needed a competent partner in her projects. Used to be the architect, but...
She killed him.
yeah. And then replaced him with Kira.
Some resume.
Like I said, you won't find anyone better.
What do you think of Kira?
Let's say I'm not a fan.
She seems capable.
Capable, yes. Trustworthy? Not so much.
We need her.
I know. Working with ex-keys is just another one of these things we need to do. But I can't help the feeling that we're betraying what we stand for.
Freedom?
Yes, the climbers are supposed to be about gaining freedom, not power or control. Or at least that used to be the case.
Does he piss?
Say what?
Have you ever seen him go?
No. Have you?
I don't think so, no.
Maybe he's got a shy bladder.
A killer cyborg with a shy bladder. Do you hear yourself?
You went through all this trouble to recruit her, and you didn't even talk yet? Come on, Jackie. Don't be shy.
What do you think about our current situation?
It's a little bit funny. Guess we all felt like toppling the Keymaster was gonna be the end. Job well done, give ourselves a medal, and get back to normal life. Turns out, you can't just kill the tyrant and call it a day. Things don't run themselves. People don't turn all nice just because their oppressor died. There is no normal life until you work it out. Who would have thought?
What do you know about the Ashura?
Straight to the point. I like that. The Ashura were the original Ghostrunners, a prototype series. Each had unique architecture, different skill set, different fighting style. They served on a couple of missions each, but soon after the regular GRs rolled out, they got recalled.
What is Bushido?
A safety protocol. A set of directives ingrained deep into each Ghostrunner's circuitry, meant to prevent them from going rogue.
Do I have this protocol?
No way! At its core, Bushido prevents GRs from harming the tower's inhabitants without a direct order from the architect himself. And you must have killed like what? A couple hundred by now? Don't worry, your restraint module broke, along with most of your other features, back when you had your first run-in with the boss.
Recalled?
Well, it's a bit of an understatement. Apparently, Adam found out they'd been conspiring to kill him. He got mad, understandably, and the Ashura vanished.
Vanished?
As if they were never there. Even Mara wasn't sure what happened to them. Or at least that's what she claimed. There were rumors about them being destroyed, imprisoned, or escaping outside. But anyone who spread them got into trouble with the architect himself. So, everyone involved learned to keep their mouths shut, and the memory of the Ashura faded.
How do you know so much about GRs?
I was tasked with building one, so I studied every bit of data and every scrap of GR tech I could find.
You built?
Hell units. Well, not built as such, more like repurposed.
What were they before?
They were to become GR 2.0s. You probably know your main purpose was to be a vessel for Architect AI.
I'm aware.
The second generation bodies were meant for the boss.
Wait, there's an AI based on Mara?
No, she'd never agreed to create something like that. Adam had secretly scanned her brain to begin developing it, but she found out. That's actually one of the reasons she decided to remove him.
You seem happy to be here.
Why wouldn't I? I came with you because I wanted to. I mean, I've hacked everything there was to hack up there months ago. I get to choose between rewatching the same movies for the 1,000th time and hacking a rogue AI that might be the architect? Not a hard choice. Oh, one more thing. I brought, like, my whole flat with me, and there's this one program that I'm working on lately that I think you might enjoy. Just make yourself comfortable on the, gaming chair.
Huh, okay. Might check it out.
Cool.
You okay with Kira joining us?
Sure, the more the merrier.
You don't feel the need to arrest her?
Nah, man, she's a scientist. People like her are gonna keep sciencing no matter how fucked up the project you put in front of them is. No point in blaming them. The best you can do is put them in a cozy lab and make sure they're working on something useful to you.
Mara was a scientist.
Mara was a fascist. Those you put in the ground at the earliest opportunity. Which you did. Good job. Anyway, get ready, 'cause you're in for round 2. This time it better work out.
I'm ready.
Good, let's get to it.
Who's joining us?
Kira and Zoe. Why? What, you have a problem with my company?
Not the biggest fan.
Tough luck, pal. Now move. We don't have time.